Gente, começando mais um vídeo
I'm
de
sure I've seen
Tales
this
of
place
Thebes,
before.
apresentado por mim, Eliscon. Seja muito bem-vindo. Peço desde já que você deixe o like e que você se inscreva no canal.
Is this the Isle of Feres? It was crushed in the tidal wave after the destruction of Hod.
Yes! It's the island across from Hod.
The Isle of Feres?
It's an island from the Hod archipelago. It had a lot of trade back when Hod still existed.
But even hit by a tidal wave, how could solid land become a floating island?
Yes, I can't imagine it's a natural phenomenon. Which means there's some trick to it. Let's keep looking.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Keep your eyes open.
Ilha de Feres. Vamos lá. Primeiro combate.
Piece of cake! Indeed, let's get this over with.
That was acceptable.
Vamos lá. Vamos lá por aqui. Mais um combate.
Piece of cake! Indeed, let's get this over with. No way! Absolutely flawless. Yeah, I'm a genius. Vanishing sword. Aerial laser.
Careful, that was a powerful attack.
We should be more careful.
Vamos lá. Corri.
Fairy circle! I'll destroy you! I'm bursting the photon!
Return the soul from the abyss of death.
Cura.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Vamos lá por aqui. Vamos lá pra cá. baú por aqui? Nada. Baú aqui, ó. Vamos subir aqui. Luta.
These guys are wimps. Who's next? Be gone!
Leave it to me.
Who's next?
Vamos lá.
Oh, divine.
Vai comendo a reunião.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Vamos lá, vamos subir aqui as escadas. Para aqui, não. Vamos para o segundo. Vamos lá.
Get him.
Raising havoc!
I feel nothing for my enemy.
Ai, brother. Mais combate.
Piece of cake.
Vamos lá. Vai comendo a reunião. Vai comendo a reunião.
Dragon Surge.
Vai comendo a reunião.
Surge Breaker. Come on, if you don't try harder, then it's just
Level
annoying.
up. Vamos subir aqui. Vamos lá.
buildings around here all look similar.
Now that you mention it, they do. Guy, how come they're all like this?
Well, I don't know the details, but I heard that a single architect planned the whole town. They named the island after him.
So the architect was named Feres?
Yeah, apparently the emperor of the time was struck by the uniform beauty of the town. And the architecture of Grand Kokma was influenced by Feres' style as well.
I see, I see.
What do you mean I see? You know more about it than I do.
Not at all. I quite dislike giving explanations.
Liar, you've been explaining things all this time.
That's why I dislike it. Especially explaining general knowledge. I'd rather leave that to others. It's quite exhausting.
Goodness, simple explanations aren't that tiring, are they?
I am getting on in my years, after all.
Right.
Vamos lá. Vou entrar aqui. Mais combate, brother.
Piece of cake. Indeed. Let's get this over with. Surge breaker.
I'm not good at holding back.
Vamos lá. Vamos subir aqui. Subir tudo, né? Eu errei, bro. Ah, tem que descer aqui. parte
Piece of
aqui.
cake. Indeed. Let's get this over with. Shut up,
Who's next? Raising havoc! I'll do whatever it takes.
Vamos entrar aqui. Vamos lá. Nada. Ah, tem a porta aqui. Aqui foi da onde eu vim, né? Quer dizer, nem sei mais. Perdido. Me achei no caminho.
I won't hold back.
All right, I'm on it. Raging havoc! I'll do whatever it takes.
Vamos lá. Tem mais outro combate.
Ready, everyone? Divine Spear! I'm bursting with photons!
No way!
Vamos lá.
We can't lose!
What is it, Luke?
Oh, I was just thinking, it must have been a beautiful town.
Yeah. I don't remember much, but there was a big port and the town was always lively.
Yeah?
The collapse of Hod, the tidal wave. Most of the people probably died without even knowing what had happened. It may have been easier on them that way. Relatively speaking, of course.
It must have been horrible for the survivors as well. Nothing would have grown.
And all of them were just innocent bystanders.
An innocent island, washed away and forgotten.
An innocent island indeed.
Arietta.
Vamos lá. Tem um bichão aqui.
Let's go!
Absolutely flawless. Yeah, I'm a genius. Brace yourself.
It's over.
Vamos lá por aqui. Mais um combate, brother. Vamos lá. Vai comendo Raimundão. Vai comendo Raimundão.
Our victory was assured.
Vamos lá. Vamos subir aqui. Mais uma sala daquela, será? É. Pegar esse Raimundão aqui. Vai comendo Raimundão.
I'll do whatever it takes.
A porta foi aberta. Essa. Vamos lá.
There's someone here.
That voice. Annis!
Arietta.
This is my special place. You can't just come barging in. You're not welcome here, Annis.
Feres is your special place? What do you mean?
This is where I was born. My family all died in the flood. Mommy Liger saved me. I was so lonely, but Van came one day and invited me to join him. He stopped Feres from sinking and made it into my own private ship. Van and the others have visited several times. They said they'd make this our base.
So this was my brother's headquarters.
And most likely a facility for Famicry.
If you're talking about a replica machine, then yes, we have one. We need it. After all, Van promised he would recreate my whole city.
That's nothing but an illusion. Replicas aren't your family or even a replacement.
No, you're wrong. Look at Luke. He's a replacement for Ash. Ion understood me. He even helped Van. The only reason Ion changed was because Annis took over as Phone Master Guardian.
You're wrong. Master Van has tricked you.
Luke, be quiet. But you betrayed him, Annis. What, are you saying you want that duel here and now? My mediator Largo will decide the place. You can wait to hear from him. I fought for Ion and for Van, but now Ion is gone. I'm going to get revenge. I won't lose. What a fool. She doesn't even realize she's being used.
If what Arietta said is true, then we can assume that this is one of Van's facilities.
Yes. Let's keep looking. Is that all right, Annis?
Yeah.
Let's keep looking. Tá aqui uma máquina de réplicas.
This is Famicry? Impressive. Such a large-scale endeavor operating...
So, this is where they're making the replicas.
Eamon and the others may have been made here too.
Let's shut it down. Perhaps that will help ease the expenditure of 7th phonons.
Right. I don't think this world needs any more replicas. Even with just me, it's already one too many.
Luke.
Stop. Why are you doing that? Why do you oppose the birth of our brethren?
Tá feito, tá?
We will all be given a new place to live upon the heaven.
Do not interfere.
Are all of you okay with that? It's not like you were born because you were wanted.
You're wrong. We were all born because Mose wanted us.
If you say so, Mary. But once your heavenly plane is completed, your originals will all be killed.
Why should we care if those who don't accept us are killed?
That's barbaric! Without those originals, no replicas could be born!
So, now that we have been born, why should we stay beholden to the original? Luke, you could learn a thing or two from them.
What?
Confidence. That's why Ash gets mad at you. That's why you have trouble with Emperor Peony. You lack confidence.
Call it a will to live that borders on arrogance. You had it once. You would call us arrogant? Yes, I would. And someday, your own words may be turned right back at you. I wonder if you'll be able to say the same thing then.
Tá afundando, será?
No! Moses moved ahead with his plan.
This continent of bands will become uncontrollable. Behold the dawn of the new order of our line. All hands begin preparations. I shall bring prosperity to all the cauldrons in fulfillment of the storm.
What's going on? What is that?
Mose, you promised us a place on the new...
The new Hod? So that's Hod?
What are we to do?
We go to the site of our covenant, the Tower of Rem. Shoot.
But the navigational equipment was destroyed with the Thaumacri facility.
We'll eventually drift ashore if we follow this current. We'll walk from there.
Agreed. Spread the...
They're gone. What should we do? Do we just let them go? I can't imagine Mose taking them in.
Well, if it were me, I would certainly cut them off. As long as he has the data, he can make as many replicas.
So they're simply to be abandoned?
In all likelihood. Though I doubt they'll realize that for a while.
They still believe in Mose.
So is that island in the sky really Hod? If so, then that would make it the replica land that Van envisioned.
I guess we'll find out when we get there.
It seems risky. But
Okay, let's ask Noel to take us up to that floating island.
Bom, vamos lá para essa ilha voadora, né? Essa ilha, brother. Achei.
I can't take you any closer. I can't break through the planet storm's protective barrier.
Wait, does that mean we can't get near it as long as the planet storm is active?
there's nothing we can do. Let's head to Grand Kokma. The military is keeping the Hod data at their headquarters.
Understood. But what do we do if it really is Van's replica land up there?
Colonel Curtis, I'm en route to His Majesty to report on the island floating above the Central Ocean.
Have you found anything out about it yet?
Chief of Staff Sussman has all the information. He's in the rear conference room.
The rear conference room. Let's hurry.
Eu caminho, brother. Acho que é aí de novo. Ele falou sala da conferência. Acertei o caminho. Dessa sala de conferência, brother. Onde é que fica essa sala de conferência? O jogo manda a gente ir pra sala de conferência e diz onde é que fica. Aqui, briefing.
Oh, Jade. Things have really...
Yes, sir. We've learned that the island floating above the Central Ocean may be hard.
So
that really is Hod?
Well, it's surrounded by a protective barrier formed by the planet storm. It's impossible to observe from here.
Then what led you to suspect it might be Hod, sir?
It is located exactly where Hod was, in the Outer Lands.
If it is Hod, then we can assume it's a replica created through Phonicry.
Yes, I doubt it could be anything. Replica data for the entire island was taken just before its...
Hence the new HOD. Weren't a lot of 7th phonons being consumed in that area?
Correct. Which suggests that all of this was Van's doing.
But wait, the replicas were all saying it was Mo's.
Sir, several islands in the Hod Archipelago have disappeared. The cause is unknown.
What do you think, Jade?
Perhaps phonons within the two lands are interfering with one another, causing a hyperresonance.
Yes, I would imagine that's the case. I'm headed to speak with his...
What's happening, Colonel?
Let's go see the king ourselves. I'll explain things there.
Vamos lá. Vamos lá.
Hark! Fools who have forgotten the score!
That's Mo's voice.
Huh? Where is it coming from?
I don't know. It seems like the sky, but that's...
I am Mose, full master of the new order of Lorelei! Swallowed by the cliff or shrouded in the miasma, the world today lies on the verge of destruction. And why is that? It is because both King Luska and Markuth have abandoned Yulia's score. False messengers have deceived both into ignoring the score.
Your Majesty, this...
Yes, Mo's that bastard. Just what is he trying to accomplish?
It is my duty to protect the score, to establish the new order of Lorelei.
This isn't good. No, this sort of thing could easily make the citizens panic.
We, the new order of Lorelei, have created the glorious land of Eldrin from the Isle of... From here, we will see that the world once more follows the score.
O cara tá fazendo uma live pro mundo inteiro, bro.
Reparations from and the surrender of King Luska and Malkuth. If you do not accept these conditions, the order shall dispatch a messenger to both nations. I eagerly await your responses. Citizens, I say it is your duty to right. Justice lies in Yulia's score alone.
Mo's mind has already begun to degenerate from the neural contamination.
Neural contamination?
Mo's absorbed many 7th phonons without any ability to control them.
Mo's consciousness has begun to reject the 7th phonon. He's losing his capacity for rational thought.
So that's neural contamination.
He still created this preposterous new order of Lorelei of his own will. His zeal for the score is beyond all reason. I won't allow someone like him to destroy the order Ion tried to renew.
Let's see the Emperor. Neither Emperor Peony nor King Ingobert would give in to Mo's demands.
Yes, I agree. We should start formulating countermeasures now to prepare for the worst.
What's happening? Something in...
He didn't
won't last long after the 7th phonon implantation.
This extreme a result from such a small quantity. What if the Commandant cannot control Laura?
Van is a 7th phonist. He won't see consequences like these.
What are you talk?
Pitiful. To think he'd be so fixated upon the score as to assume such a...
It's time. Let's go.
Falar com o rei.
I've heard. They said several islands in the Hod Archipelago have disappeared.
Yes. We believe it's due to a quasi-hyperresonance caused by the replica land interacting with the original.
Quasi-hyperresonance?
The replica land currently expanding around Eldrant is in all likelihood being constructed as replica data is extracted from the world's surface.
So, for an instant, the newly created replica and the original share the same... At that time, interference similar to a hyper-resonant...
I'm so lost right now.
In other words, the original land is destroyed as the replica land is created.
Well, then I guess we better stop it soon.
Where do you think the Thaumacrine facility creating the replica landmass is?
On Eldrant would be my guess. It takes a long time to extract the data from a landmass. We should still be able to stop it.
Might we leave this matter to you? We have no means of reaching the sky.
Of course. We'll do everything in our power.
The Malkuth Armed Forces will secure land defenses.
Kimlaska will aid you in that as well.
Natalia, why don't you propose that summit about the score now?
Oh, that's right. Kimlaska, Malkuth, and the Order of Lorelei should all come together. They'll be a lot more effective against the new Order of Lorelei that way.
Yes, you're right. Perhaps now is the time for such a gather.
If your majesties would grant us your presence, we could also discuss strategies against Eldrant.
What are you all suggesting?
Guy?
Isn't that Natalia's job? All right.
Very well. I'll make the time whenever you wish. Is Doth an acceptable location?
Yes, I think that would be better.
King Ingobert is already aware of the situation, so that leaves Teodoro next, right?
Yes, let's head to Yulia City.
So you were out here.
Largo!
You certainly took your time. Not that I was eager to see you again.
Don't. Arietta says she'll meet you in the Jiggle Woods.
Arietta? So she really...
Vou passar aqui porque o tempo está passando.
Okay, time to teach...
Annis, you okay?
Isn't there someone else?
Ooh, Natalia?
He hasn't realized how
Tô
bad...
passando que o tempo da minha câmera tá passando, brother. Vai apagar, vai parar de gravar. Vamos lá para Bosque de Chigo. Vamos lá, se a câmera para de gravar. Jerubal. Gente, obrigado por assistir, deixe um comentário, like, ative o sininho. Um abraço aos cavalheiros, um beijo às damas, fiquem com Deus.